Bobby Terry Jr., your LinkedIn sniper live here. Um, I don't know if you are connected on LinkedIn yet, but after you hear this, hopefully you go ahead and get on LinkedIn if you're trying to get into government contracts. And the reason why LinkedIn works very well with the government contracts because that's where you get your teaming partners from to build long-term relationships. You don't want to just get out here and try to win contracts and then go looking for a sub. I'm honestly telling you, in my eyes, that's working backwards. Because now they'll know that you very green, very new, and you with this award letter, and you might get bullied in the corner that way. But if you go ahead and figure out what is it you want to do, connect with those type of people on LinkedIn, send your connection request, build a conversation and then say, hey, I'm very interested in getting a government contracting. Is it possible for us to partner? Now you in prime position. But what if you got a DBE certification or a woman-owned business certification? Now you coming to the table with value to somebody you connected because they'll see it on your LinkedIn. So that's why LinkedIn is a power play in government contracting because you can add this in your headline on LinkedIn. That should be your elevator pitch right there. I'm WBE certified, or I'm a woman-owned business. I'm registered on SAMS. Because with diversity and inclusion, this is how you can find the people in those departments. You got to get these long-term relationships versus thinking I'm gonna win a contract and then I'm gonna try to go get a team partner. That's working backwards. That ain't the way to go about it. So LinkedIn should be your digital business card for a partner to find you to understand. For one, I understand your business. I know how to solve your problem, which would be the government. The government would be your customer. So which problem are you trying to solve that they're outsourcing, and which company is on LinkedIn that can help you perform it? Because sometimes those contracts could be so big that how would you manage it? You would need a partner. Then some of them require so much upfront stuff that you might not have the resources, but that relationship would give it to you. What if they gave you a net 60 payment term? That means that you don't have to do a payment in 30 days or 60 days rather. Because when you get these contracts, it ain't like because you won, they giving you a check the same day. You got to wait to get the check. You got to perform some of the stuff, and then they give you a deposit within 30 days or something like that. Somebody said, who you talking to? I'm talking to anybody that is interested in knowing that you need to use LinkedIn to build you some team partners when you get on to Sam. So I hope that that's talking to you. If you have any skill, the government has a contract for you. So all I'm saying is sharing my experience with you or anybody is saying set up your LinkedIn profile and display those skills or services and everything you can solve so that you can win a contract. Because with Elon Musk putting all these robots and everything out it's going to really have a huge effect to think you're going to survive doing things the regular way. So I'm just sharing the tips because when I worked at Harley Davidson, when we got ABB robots, it used to be about 8 or 9 of us in what was called our work groups. And in our work groups, when they put the ABB robots, it shrunk down to 2 to 3 of us running the whole line. So with Elon Musk advertising these robots that only cost $30,000 doing manual work, we're going to have to be entrepreneurs. And if you're going to be an entrepreneur, I think the best customer in my eyes is the government, so that you can get a more large scale contract. Because us as civilians, I mean, we already overextended. I mean, a bag of Doritos is $5. You know what I mean? How much more can somebody buy from you when they're already maxed out? Their rent too high, their mortgage too high. So that's why getting your business together to make more income is very important. And the way to do it is setting up your LinkedIn profile so people can find you and know what problems you solve, because they'll be able to find you. So that's who I'm talking to. So hopefully if that's you, this information will help you. And you'll go in and say, huh, I fix cars. Then you go and say, hey, well, I could fix tanks or trucks for the military. How can I do it? Oh, they want me to fix 50 tanks. I'm gonna need some help. Boom, you got your teaming partners that you met that fix cars too off LinkedIn. Y'all done came to a teaming agreement, which is 100% acceptable on a lot of the jobs in the military. So now you and that partner you met on LinkedIn go and perform that contract. That's what I'm talking about on here, is that we got to get on LinkedIn and we got to build some partnerships to be able to get bigger income opportunities. And that's just the way the market is going right now. Because people going business to customer, people got very little disposable income. So, and if they bought a product from you, how many times do you think they're gonna come back? So you'll always be fishing for a new customer. I'm a real estate agent. I'm telling you, that's not a good look, because when those interest rates change, it got a huge effect on people trying to buy a house or not. If it goes up, a lot of people get on the fence even to sell it. So that's where you start repurposing your skills. Like all of my skills that I do, who else can I sell them to? The government. And so that's why I'm sharing my tips as I go on my journey. For, I send out 15 connection requests every day on LinkedIn to build, partner relationships. I'm just gonna keep going until I get the relationship, and I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Like today, I went out and took pictures for a bank. But when I get that connection request, then I'm a pivot. See, I'm a pivot when I get the connection. You get what I'm saying? I'm a pivot and start. Now I got a partner that I met on LinkedIn. My capability statement shot through the roof because I partnered with this friend I met on LinkedIn. So now I'm going to submit proposals because I am very confident that I can get the job done because of me and my partner that I met off LinkedIn. So that's the reason why you put that system together right there, and you work it every day until you get that teaming partner that you need to go ahead and succeed in government contracting. LinkedIn is the place to do that, because otherwise, if you go online and let these videos and all that stuff confuse you, they'll have you out there writing proposals to try to win contracts that, how are you going to perform it? You got no relationship to first with nobody, but then now, because you won it in Alaska, a garbage truck, the mistake everybody going to make, everybody calling the garbage truck companies off Googling it to see if they can get a quote so they can put the proposal together. You setting up the contractor right there waiting, who gonna win so I could charge him? Because every rookie calling them. You get what I'm saying? But when you get that relationship team partner, show your real value of what you bring to the table. Or if you got minority certification, or if you're a woman-owned business, or if you're a business, those certifications are what's called set-asides in the government. So what if the company partner doesn't have those certifications? You bringing value to the table of saying, hey, I fix cars, and I know you fix cars. However, I've seen a couple government contracts, and I think we could team together. I got a woman-owned business certification, and I think I can submit this proposal. We can get this good contract and work it together, because I can propose that they can make this a set-aside, which helps them, because they want a lot of small businesses to succeed. So that's what you want to do, is go through those processes. So if you got any questions or anything, my contact info, or sign up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be putting up some more videos talking about using LinkedIn for connection purposes to get government contracts. So thanks for coming to my live. Felicia, thank you for those diamonds. Hopefully I'm dropping them jewels. See you on my next live.